Okay, Instagram. Just want to plug my YouTube. Just want to plug my YouTube live stream. Go follow me at Sam Rob Johnson.
I fucking hate you. This is sick. Let's see how long it takes for nobody to continue watching us. Instagram live stream, YouTube live stream, both of these at 12:30 in the morning.
Someone's bound to join.
Nobody's gonna join this.
Someone's gonna do it.
I doubt it because Louise and Ray have been here for like an hour.
Hey,
Thanks,
look!
Louise.
I told you.
All right, I that does not count.
Say something. I can talk back.
Like you couldn't do before with your fucking words.
That's what fix the screen rotation thing, so you can listen to the here instead.
Oh, there you go, Louise. But I'll have one less person on their Instagram live stream. Then it's just gonna be Ray.
Can you just mute the Instagram live
No,
stream?
no, he's gone. He's already gone. And he's gone.
no. Well, that was fun.
Well, now I don't know who's here. If it's Ray or Louise. I'm assuming it's Louise or Ray. I don't know. Gang. So Louise is gonna be on here. I'm assuming that it's. Oh, okay. Nobody's here. It's just me again. All right, so it's the three of us.
This is the third person you wanted, though.
I don't think Louise knows us well enough to, like.
I sat next to him on the bus for like a month.
Can you know you well enough?
Okay, I'm right next to him though. Like, I'm here. Here's the aisle, and then here he is. So.
All right. Oh wait, Ray's back. Hey Ray. Oh my God, who else is in the YouTube live stream?
Wait, we got two in the live stream? Wait, who's here? I need to know.
I need to know. It might just also be Ray.
Yeah, me too, bro. I don't like Instagram. I never use it. Obviously, I have one post and it was from 2017.
I only use it to look at other things. I don't use it. I use it to look at cars, houses, and boobs.
I use it to look at other things.
That's like, I'm gonna be real. I used to look at cars, houses, boobs, and my girlfriend.
Okay, obviously.
Yes, my girlfriend knows about the boobs.
Obviously.
Don't question me.
Obviously, Luis isn't here. Who's the other guy? Person.
That.
Gender fluid.
Yeah. No.
Gender equality.
There you go.
Right. Okay. We're
gender fluid. Who's the gender fluid in here? Smells like fluid.
Is this
Well.
What did you say? Oh, is that my microphone
It smells like fluid.
I thought that was my signal strength. That's my microphone.
Oh.
Okay, just like we're still live on Instagram, so if you want to hit us up and ask us any questions, you can.
Or if you want,
Does fluid
I can pop my Instagram
on there instead?
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah. Here, let's plug my.
We're gonna drop Sammy's live stream, so if y'all want to grab mine,
what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna link my YouTube channel into the live stream.
There you go.
And so if anyone who is still in here, Ray, wants to join the YouTube one, here, give me 1 second.
Yeah, you can set my phone over there too, and then I'll throw my live stream over there. I'm just gonna annoy my girlfriend because she's.
Okay.
You just freaked the shit out of Ray.
I'm pretty sure was that in the live stream?
Yeah. Let's pat one up. Does fluid have gender now? I mean, man, we can all discuss on whether water is wet. So, who knows? Is that Doug DeMuro?
No, it's Neil Breen.
No, on the first link.
Right here?
No, that one. Yeah.
It's Green Boots.
Oh, that's still Neil Breen. Oh yeah, it's okay. It's the same video. Live video paused. And then you can join the live stream from your Instagram, and we'll see if anybody joins it.
How do I did it before where I went.
Just type it into the. Oh, I mean, the only person that's not there is Ray. Chip, who's the other person watching this? Unless it's counting yourself.
No, I wouldn't do that.
I don't know why you can't see who's in it. Oh wait. Oh no, you can't. Yeah, you can see it. I got it. Pull it up. Check it out. It's us participants. So it's you and Louise. For some reason, I can't see you. That's fine too. Well, Ray, you're gonna need to get on the fucking train.
He can't hear you anymore.
I know that. I'm just talking to Louise to. Maybe he'll get the message. I don't know. Paige Lynn Johnson joined the stream.
What?
Who's Paige?
Paige?
Who's Paige?
I know Paige. Is she still here?
Sure. Tell, because YouTube sucks. I can't tell if it's Ray or Paige that's still in the live stream. I'm assuming it's Ray. Because.
If I hit wave, does that work?
Did you just. I don't know. Does it?
It says I waved at Paige Johnson.
Who is that? She's from
my old coworkers.
Oh yeah, I remember her.
There's a little bit of a
I didn't meet her, but
wait here. Can you even see?
Oh yeah, there's just such a fucking lag. Like it's
Excuse me.
Crawl back. I had to crawl back under there to
both live streams. We're real dumb.
This is the dumbest shit ever. Oh wait, no, Louise is gone. Okay, ask a dumb Joker question. Can you grow facial hair? No, he cannot. I was typed. Wait, why are you typing? Just say it in words.
Oh.
No.
Hey, who is the other person in the live stream?
It's probably still Ray. I'm not gonna lie. My hair looks fucking weird. Stick it straight up like a fucking rooster.
Oh, it's Ray, yeah.
Yep. Ray, not to downplay you or anything. We were just excited about somebody else being here too. Okay, we care about you, Ray. Loyal followers.
I was gonna say, yeah.
But straight after the issue, Ray, you should pop over to the YouTubes, and that way we can switch out the live streams. I'll throw mine on unless you want to stay here.
But I wish Paige was still here. I want to talk to her.
Yeah. What can you do?
What can I do? I can text her and be like,
what
yo.
Can you do?
It's like, yo, get back on
get
here.
The fuck back on this live stream.
I have some questions.
Ask her very personal questions over a public live stream and see if she answers them.
Yeah, what I'm doing is right now, my hair's not very long right now.
She's gonna grow it all the way around.
But
like
but I am like done cutting my hair. I'm still shaving though until.
Yeah, I thought you said you were gonna let it grow out.
I'm still shaving though until April 20th, and then I'm done. Because like that, I have a really big performance on that day, and we want to look nice for it. But after that, I don't care.
Oh, okay. Are you gonna? Oh wait, Ray's gone. Gang.
You go to her live stream.
I can't go to her live stream. What was that?
That's Ray.
Oh, hey Ray. Alright, cool. Turn yours off. Alright.
But we can still get people in here. You never know. Paige can come back.
Well then, yeah, but then we can't see what they're saying if I put mine over there too.
Then you can just, oh, that's right.
Oh, wait, no.
Hey,
Ray.
It's getting late, but
thanks for hanging out, guys.
Yeah, thanks for
This is dumb. We're gonna do this at another time, but like at normal hours, not in the middle of the night. This is weird. Wait, it's anyway. High school graduation day is too soon. Yeah,
That's not too bad.
over. Literally no people. Nice. Refresh my Insta. Those are nice. I like this. Car gurus. Lexus RC is terrible cars.
I think this also has a small
Oh
delay.
my god. What's that?
I think this also has a smaller delay.
Probably.
I cannot shave until then.
A Viper.
I have
What the-
preferred in spring training, so I had shared it
Some
2 weeks before too.
cars.
I mean,
Fuck that.
I can't-
X5, that's very nice.
can you help me? Can we? I can't not shave.
I think he did admit I cannot shave. It just they probably just got it correct. Oh, I can't not. He has to shave until then.
Oh, okay. So once 2 weeks until until spring training starts, then you can stop.
That's what I meant.
I'm also gonna get this hair growth cream.
Oh
See
yeah,
if that'll work.
we were looking up that for him.
I have
But not
state, I have state solo and ensemble in late May, and I don't know if I'll get to grow facial hair for that, or if my parents will even let me.
Why do your parents have control of your facial hair? And
Well,
bald?
he's
There's no excuse that you could give.
no, how do I? Ray Workle, right? I not only known you since.
Ray work. Okay, you're only 15, so
Well, no, he's like not.
okay, you're not an adult, but you can still control your hair,
No.
right? No.
No.
I'm asking. Like I'm like literally asking.
I don't know how to. It's 2019. I don't know how to word this. He's like,
Ray, we're not gonna get offended. Is what we're gonna say.
I hope he's not white.
So
Well, like Mexican or ethnic. Hispanic parents are very strict. Can be.
it's facial hair.
Is that what it is, Ryan? Ray?
If half the Hispanic kids in our school can sell drugs, I'm pretty sure he's allowed to grow facial hair. No offense. That's fucking stupid. Like, no offense to your mom, but like,
Yeah, I don't get
that's,
either.
it's facial hair. Like, what?
But you'll
What
be.
is that affecting? Is my question. Like, what's her reasoning for that? You're growing my hair out.
Well, they're probably worried about their image.
Your image of you following what you're supposed to be doing in your band thing.
Well, I guess the way they'll see it is like you could do that over the summer.
How is that? What's that going to change if it's summer or not?
Well, during the summer he's going to be away and he has to. So she's like, okay, I don't care, but
All right. I mean, it's not gonna stick with me. I don't get it.
well, your parents are strict. They were.
Yeah, I was allowed to grow my fucking hair out.
But yeah, okay, well they're strict on different. They're really strict. Like Joseph's mom, he couldn't do anything.
Well, that's why Joseph is the way that he is. I'm assuming. Okay, who's here and who? It just said it doesn't say that Ray's even here.
Yeah,
Okay, my mom hates when I do things too, but I still do them. and like, okay, I don't know. There's really nothing that I do anywhere that my mom hates because I don't do anything fucking stupid. But like, it's hair. It can be cut off if need be.
yeah.
If it's that big of a fucking deal, it can be cut off. But I'm sure like your mom wouldn't understand that you're doing it for Crossman. That's
Yeah, like you're spending a lot of money. Like,
yeah, like you're spending $3,000 just gonna bitch that you're growing your facial hair. Okay, that's weird to me. I don't know. But I mean, I got my ears pierced. My mom was there. Like, there's that. I don't know. Like my mom's strict, but she's like,
well, she was upset when you got your first tattoo, but that's because she wasn't there for it, right?
no, that's because she doesn't want me getting tattoos.
Oh,
Until I was like 26, because 26 is some magical number for my mother. I don't know.
When you turn 26, you rent a car,
Yeah,
and
apparently.
then you go get your tattoo.
Yeah, exactly. You rent a car to go drive to get your tattoo. Apparently, my mom thinks that 26 is when you get your head out of your ass. I don't know. And stop.
That's my argument. But
Stop
it's
making
so angry.
stupid decisions.
He posted on his Instagram earlier. The show reveal.
Wait, I'm confused. Wait. So wait, Louise's mom is Louise isn't Mexican though.
Yes.
Louise is.
Yeah, Cobos. He just doesn't look like it.
Oh yeah, no, I straight up couldn't even tell that. Huh.
Yeah, but our show reveal came out, and
Didn't know that. Sorry, Louise.
and his mom found like some satanic imagery, and in the
I don't know where my pentagram shirt then. Sorry, Louise.
in the show reveal photo.
What is satanic imagery? Like a pentagram?
No, what it was there was like two wings that were overlapping, and she thought she saw some kind of symbol in there.
What did your mom see? Like, can you explain what she thought she saw? Because I want to know now. Because I'm confused, or not confused. I'm curious. That was the other C word.
Oh, okay, it says two. Do you think it'll?
Whatever. It's YouTube. It's silly. Two wings crossed, and she saw. That's awesome.
So he said that he got lectured for a very long time about.
But something that he didn't do.
Yeah.
That's fucking dumb.
You know what else though? Crossman, the higher ups, the core directors, they're like hardcore Christians.
That's awesome.
So like, there's no way they would have let that slide. You know, if
that's
they were going
amazing. So essentially, what she saw. So essentially, it was wings crossed, but like the bases of the wings were going
I can pull
outwards.
the video, the picture.
I'm sure you can. Yeah, I'm curious on like. I get the better, understanding. I'm assuming that like instead of wings being facing the normal way, they're like turned inwards. So she thought she saw a goat head. The thing that she saw that wasn't actually what she saw, she still lectured you on. That's fucking amazing. I'm sorry, Louise. It's amazing. I would love that.
Let's see if Luis has it as his.
My mom's religious. Fucking religious. And, oh my god. Really? That doesn't even look like a good. The skulls are dope.
Yeah, we're really excited for the show.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah,
that doesn't even. Did your mom not have her fucking glasses on? Straight up, like what the fuck happened there? That doesn't even look like a goat head. That's. Man, I want to meet your mom now. Because no, I don't. I'm kidding. I don't. No offense to your mom, dude. Because I would offend your mom a lot. Not purposefully, just with your hand. I mean, be real here.
No, yeah. Like you would not do anything.
No, I wouldn't do anything wrong. But that's just what happens. She'd walk in and see my arm, like, what the fuck?
She'd cut it.
You just get chop my arm off.
It's like the Walking Dead, like cut it off before it gets to the rest of the body.
Yeah. Stop it before the inspection starts. Cauterize it.
And then you go, yo, you're like 17 years too late.
You chill the fuck out. Like, you missed that train by about 8 years.
When you were like younger, and you were in those like, were they preparatory schools or just private schools?
They're private schools, private Christian school.
Were you like that? Did you have the same thoughts or like
as I do now?
Or like beliefs or ideas?
As I do now? No, I did. So not to be like, oh, I'm fucking amazing, but wait, who runs the Baritone Insta page? Sammy?
Delta.
That one. But to answer your question, not to sound like a dick, but I was a very intelligent child. I've since dropped off a bit, but I was a very intelligent child, so I asked a lot of questions that they didn't know the answers to. So I did a lot of outside studying,
Okay.
of the Bible and other religions as a whole, and I just was like, this is dumb. Like, this doesn't make any sense, and none of it correlates to what they're saying, and a lot of things contradict, and a lot of stuff just straight isn't right. Like Exodus 21 talks, or 20 or 21, advocates slavery, beating your slaves, so long as they don't die from the woundage.
Yeah.
You can beat the shit out of them; it doesn't matter. And then the Bible also says any woman that gets raped by a man should then be sold to that man.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
So there's a lot of things and then other religions I haven't done enough studying, like the Quran or whatever else. I haven't done enough studying other religions, but I wasn't a fan of it, and then I just kind of started to do my own thing, and I jumped between other things that I just, plus I was a dumb teenager and I was angry and I just wanted to get a rise out of people, so I said I was part of the satanic religion, I was part of cults, this, that, and the other, which wasn't true. But I just, I didn't have the same beliefs, and I just kind of stuck with, I was still a Christian when I moved here. And then over time, I was just like, I was allowed to be more free thinking, kind of. I wasn't having it shoved down my throat every day when I went to school.
Yeah.
So I was allowed to be more free thinking, and it made me feel better as who I am. I wasn't constantly afraid of fucking up, because then I would have gotten sent to a fire and constantly afraid of fucking up. So I was allowed to live my own fucking life and not be afraid of some deity that I don't believe is there.
Yeah.
No offense to Ray or Louise or you guys believe, but that's just my thoughts. So, but now I am who I am, and so you guys know a little bit about me. Hi guys.
And I didn't even know. Does Sarah? Did she ever even do anything with it to begin with? Like, did she ever? I really need to do some working out.
Workouting out?
Yep, working out, yeah.
Same. That's not fucking time for the energy anymore, between full-time job and full-time school and
I can't right now because
trying to contribute instead.
I can't right now because even like setting this up, I was out of breath.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's your.
But it's my allergies right now, so I can't. I'm using that as an excuse.
I'm wondering if, like just walking or something would help that.
Yeah, I just like getting out of the house probably, at least just doing stuff.
Got like a dust in here and stuff, it's probably not helping.
Yeah, maybe.
No, I would find if I stay in the house for like 2 days or something, I'm like, okay, something's alright, I gotta go outside and get some fresh air. For some reason, abandoned it midsummer, and I revived it 2 weeks ago because Diego got the password. Nice. Good for you.
Are you leaving, Ryan? Rhino.
Thanks for hanging out, Ryan.
I want to see how long the delay is. So, how can we do that? If I say
straight back in the
okay, hey,
I can pull it up on my phone.
Hey, Luis, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna clap. I want you to
just type just one letter and hit
just
send.
type the letter
as fast as
A,
possible.
and as soon as I clap, and we'll see how long it takes for that for you to respond. Are you ready? Okay, so by past future time, he's read that, right?
He's probably read that.
So he probably has the letter ready in the search in the say something bar.
Right. Type it in and say something bar. Just hit send as soon as you see Sammy clap.
Yeah. So get it ready. Don't hit send yet. As soon as I clap, send it, and we'll see how long it takes. Ready?
He's probably not even hearing him. We're in the bathroom.
3, 2, 1.
Go. Has anybody joined?
No.
No, straight up. Boom. That wasn't too long.
That's not too bad. It was like 6-7 seconds.
Yeah, that's factoring in time it took for his message to get sent to us too. So yeah, fine with them. It definitely has that as the Instagram delay. Yeah, it was like a whole 20 seconds. I had it running on my phone.
Could you pull it just to see what it's like?
Yeah. I had it running on my phone to see if anybody had a question or was typing in
That's still up, by the way. If anyone
Yeah,
wants
straight
to,
up. That Instagram thing's slow, so.
Paige, I really wish Paige was still here. She and this Paige need to come visit. River Trails.
What is that? Raid Shadow Engines? That looks fucking dope.
I am so
That's
done.
a dragon game.
Hey, Ray. I mean, no, not Ray. Luis, what's your experience with bad mobile game ads? And how often do you get those?
Mobile game ad, like how often you see ads for mobile games, or you get ads in a mobile game?
Ads for mobile games.
That was sick as fucking. Oh, that's true.
That's right now. We're waiting for us to say something good.
Oh, that's true. Yeah,
That's right now. We're waiting for us to say something good.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Right now, waiting for us to say something good. That's true. Okay, turn that off. Sorry, guys.
Just like in general, like
Why do we turn that thing off?
because I was getting really cold
Oh,
and it's
yeah.
bothering me.
Okay.
With what? Just I had YouTube Red, but I got rid of the subscription. Almost every time it's either a TikTok ad, or a mobile game ad, and I know everyone's dealing with it. I just want to know your take on it. Like, does it bother you or what? Bothers me. I've had to sneeze for the last 3 minutes.
3 or 30?
3.
Oh. I had to sneeze for like 4 hours.
Anywhere, literally anywhere. They're everywhere.
Yeah, just ads in general. I used to on my old phone, I guess I had like inherited some virus or something through something. And I would literally like on my home, maybe not TikTok ads, but something else.
How do you not get TikTok ads?
Straight up though, I get the fucking shit ton of them. They're always on YouTube though. I was on YouTube.
You get movie ads. You know, sometimes I'll get
Man, like previews.
sometimes I get trailer ads. I'm like,
Yeah,
oh,
trailers and
I'll
shit.
watch this.
I used to get. Do you remember the movie As Above, So Below that came out like when we were in high school? It was a horror movie. I used to get that ad about 14 times a day, but only after midnight. Every time. So I was in my bedroom, lights off and everything, watching YouTube videos.
And it was an skill ad.
Yeah.
Was like the 14-minute one.
Yeah.
14 seconds.
I'm convinced there was something in the house. I swear to God. Like something sat in my bed one night. I freaked the fuck out. Like I could feel my skin leaving my body. Freaked the fuck out. My first house when I moved in here was fucking haunted as shit too. What was that?
Can you grab my phone?
Live video ended. 18 viewers.
Can you grab it?
Yeah, it's 18 people coming out.
Eventually.
Damn.
Why did they end?
I guess it's because you were just in so long.
Makes sense. Okay,
Oh yeah, that's right. I had to get up early. Shit.
I didn't want to save that. Oh shoot. Did I just save it into my...
It'll probably just what it means is it probably got put into your story, so that just stays on your story for like 24 hours.
Oh, that's gonna...
It's just a fucking video of nothing for 3 hours. Whatever was it?
I was gonna... What were we saying? Oh, yeah, the other day I got an ad in the middle of the video, and it was an ad for this really cool backpack and travel bag, like duo. It was like 4 minutes long. I watched it, and actually, I might buy it. I would consider buying it
For what? Just a travel bag, or like
the backpack itself.
a hiking backpack, or like.
The backpack itself has a lot of cool uses for it. It's just a standard backpack, but it's like designed to like be more efficient and be more like user friendly and stuff. So
A backpack needed to be more user friendly.
I'm okay with them.
Camelbacks are dope. What's wrong with I used to use them when I would go dirt biking.
Well, what it's saying is this year we have to wear them during rehearsal.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah. So at first,
keep water cold and.
At first, the problem we thought would be, now that we have water whenever, they would But we just had
Uh,
a leadership meeting, and
breaks because if you need a second to chill the fuck out.
and so what we were told is that we'll have the camelbacks. But just to say I'm for them, and here's why. So what I was told is we'll have the camelbacks for water whenever we want, right? But we'll still get breaks here and there. There's like a quick mental break from rehearsal, and then at the end of every hour, we'll have an extended break for us to like really relax and hang out, and then have enough time to let people who want to refill their own camelbacks and stuff like that. So I think if anything, we're going to get the same amount of breaks, if not a little more than last year, as well as really large breaks at the end of every hour in our 4-hour rehearsal. So
it's like the episode of The Office where Toby's like going through all the, it's like it's safety day or whatever. Sorry.
Where it's like
Louise, you just keep the table.
where it's like
this safety awareness day or whatever. Louise said sounds good. Safety awareness day or whatever, and like Toby's going through like all the take a stretching break, take a break from your eyes, stand up, don't get fucking deep vein thrombosis, and blah blah blah. And like that's a lot of that's adding up to like 45 minutes. He's like, take them all at the same time.
one thing I am concerned about though, but there's two things actually. One, two things I'm concerned about actually. Is it really still?
I don't.
Okay, two things. First thing is so whenever we let me consult somebody. You've used them before, right?
Camelback? Yeah.
What was the size that you used?
I don't remember. It wasn't super huge.
We're planning on getting 2 liter.
I think that sounds about right of what I had.
My only problem, one of my problems I can see in the future, Luis, is let's say we have the camelback on, right, and now it's time to transition somewhere, which means we have to put on our rehearsal bag over that. Would that be uncomfortable? Having 2 backpacks?
I mean, maybe a little. I mean, how long what does that entail? What do you?
It said at spring training, not long because everything's pretty close to compact. Transitioning to a new location for rehearsal wouldn't take very long. But when we go on the road, you don't know how far away you have to walk to the rehearsal site from the sleeping area.
Just take the camelback off and carry it.
But we also have our instrument and our water jug in our hands, so we don't have an extra hand.
Well, why do you have a water jug if you're gonna walk if you got a camelback?
Well, because the camelback will last us 4 hours. We have the camelback for any time on the field, and we have our gallon jug for the longer breaks and for other actual water breaks. So the camelback is just to give us more water for rehearsal.
Right, it should be for visual and ensemble.
Well, that's how it will be, yeah.
Either way, my thing would be what your travel bags, your travel packs. Is it like a backpack? What is it?
Like for rehearsal?
Yeah, you said your
It's
travel pack or whatever.
It's
like that. Yeah, just take this camelback off, strap it to that.
Don't you think that would be that big of a deal?
Exactly.
With like a carabiner or something?
Yeah, carabiner.
Yeah. Okay. And another thing is, it gets hot in Texas.
Really?
And we like to take our rehearsal off in rehearsal because it helps. Especially like when we get out of Texas and we get into places where it's very humid.
You might develop some rubbage or some
wicked tan lines too.
Who the fuck cares about the tan lines? Really?
The
only issue I would say is like getting all that sweat under there. You might develop like some sort of like skin issues.
Yeah, that's another thing I worry about.
Me, I would because you probably know this about me, Louise. I was born with a skin condition. A lot of stuff affects it very easily. That would probably fuck my skin up. I can't pack on with no shirt.
So times though where they require us to wear a shirt because it's so hot and
you'd probably get sunburned.
Yeah, so those days wouldn't matter, but I'm not gonna wear a shirt all summer. That's not gonna happen. That's just one of those things we'll have to just see.
The resistance to it, I guess.
We'll just see as we go along, you know. But I think they're gonna be a great idea. It'll only benefit us. if they do for some reason end up becoming a big deal, the staff will the staff and they're not going to make us wear them.
I mean, yeah. Do you have to wear the Camelbacks, or do you?
See, we don't know yet.
Or that be
This thing just it's not just wasn't sprung up on us, but it's been an idea now, or it's been a requirement now for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And that was after camp, so we haven't really had much time to talk to staff about it. So they are requiring it for the summer, but whether or not we have to wear them during the day, or it's like our choice to wear them, we don't know yet. We're probably assuming that it would be
trade
our choice.
off, like one session with, one session without. Probably if you want, if that bothers you or whatever.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I think that'd be really cool. I've never. But yeah, it was. There really was no selection process. It was just. Do you remember in January, whenever we texted Blake, our top people that we thought would be best for each section, and that was it. There was literally just March.
Like community vote, I guess.
Yeah, like they took who. It doesn't matter. The people that I chose for all 3 sections did not get picked.
Really?
Yeah, it was. They had that to go off of, and then they just also had their knowledge of that person to go off of, and that was really it. I was told. Oh yeah, he wasn't there in January camp. Okay, yeah. So Blake pulled the vets aside and told us to text him who we thought would be good for the positions for each section, like the top 1 or 2, and that was it. After the OTM block for baritones in March camp, Blake and Steve pulled me aside and told me stuff, and basically was like, "Yeah, you're going to be our guy for the baritones." And then I got the energy book after camp, and that was pretty much it. Yeah, you were the other than
it's the next part of the avatar.
The energy book. Yeah. You were you were the person I chose for the tuba section because like Ben's good. Yeah, but I didn't really consider him as that in that role, but I haven't really seen him yet in that kind of position, so that will probably change, but just know that you were the one that I picked, so that's I agree with you. And also during that time, that was also still when we thought Diego was going to be drum major, and then that night he decided not to be anymore. So yeah, it all changed because I thought I was definitely going to get horn sergeant, like for sure. But since Diego stayed on horn line, I would rather have him be it than me because if he's already has the experience, and so like you want a leader like that. The second time as well. No,
yeah.
Something else.
I got a question. Do you purposely pick the tuba? Or do you just get thrown into that? Like, who the fuck purposely picks it?
Yeah.
No offense, Luis, but like, honest question. Because I keep meaning to ask Asa this because he was tuba as well, and I think he just got thrown into it. Did you purposefully pick the tuba? Do people actually do that, or did you just get stuck with the tuba because that was the closest thing to what you wanted to do? I want to know. Or did you just go, I'll just pick tuba. It's easy. I purposely picked it for the sun.
Really?
You picked it because it was giant and hard to carry? Like what? I'm confused. I purposefully picked things because it's harder. It's like people that start out playing a game on apocalyptic difficulty.
I was also the best at it. Okay, yeah, that's also a big factor.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because like my mouth.
What are tryouts? Do you try out multiple instruments, or do you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like is that when they're doing like when you're in school, like and you're like, oh, let's
whenever
they just have you play things.
I'm sure, Luis, you probably in your district did you start playing your instrument at 6th grade?
I started in the 4th grade. Geez. Yeah, they did that with us. We didn't have tuba.
5th grade trials. Yeah, so it was for 5th grade or for you were in 5th grade? Okay, yes, I thought. And my district, we didn't start until 7th grade, but it's the same either way anyway. We would go to the junior high, and they would like have all the instruments, out, and you would go around and like.
Yeah, that's how ours was. I was really good at the saxophone.
I really want to play saxophone.
Yeah, I was really good at it, but I really wanted to play guitar my whole life, so the violin was what I chose. It was the closest thing to the guitar that they had that I was allowed to play was violin. So the violin for a few years, and then now I'm only a guitar player.
I really want to play drums too.
Drums are fun. Playing on a whole drum set, you get real skittish, like I was, because it's loud. Like it's loud. I don't think you understand how loud a drum set is until you stand in front of one, somebody playing it on full blast.
My only problem is that I can't really. I'm not creative. I've never really played. The only drums I have experience with is Guitar Hero. So, but I'm not really. When I started, if I were to start playing on a drum set, I wouldn't really know what to do other than just.
Yeah.
Right.
Should put your headphones in. Try to match something. Try to match it. Hell, you can probably play most of Metallica's catalog. At this point,
for sure. Like what happens is though is like, or what I saw a video where it was that beat. It was booked over the course of like 100 different songs uses the exact same beat, and then the comments people were like, "Yeah, that's all the same beat, but it depends on like how you do little like extra little things here and there in relation to the song and like So the beat is simple, but that's not just what they're doing.
It works for them.
It's like they do that specific beat, but then add other things that happen. So like, if you were just to do that the whole time, you want to add fills or add like certain kind of different ride, like on the ride symbol. Or
I think just for the way that Metallica is, it works. He does it a lot. Yeah, it's in the context of any other band or drummer, he does it entirely too often, in my opinion. But it works for Metallica completely just fine.
Yeah, but the other tracks are interesting enough for him to be able to
that's what
work off.
That's what I'm saying. It works.
He'll have the bass beat.
Right. Yeah, that's.
And I feel like that's what really all drummers do. They have the verse beat, and then they'll alter it as they go along.
Yeah, but the thing is that he doesn't enough. Like he still sticks to that for a little too.
That and snare rolls.
Yeah, that's how he just accents everything. Is the snare rolls. Just like it's how many times can you hit the snare the right way? It's like I like that he probably has never replaced any other thing on the drum set except the hi-hat. Maybe the kick pedal.
I saw this video where it's like this person drumming along the songs, but if they were Lars, but if it was Lars playing it, it was very accurate.
Oh yeah,
it was very accurate.
Oh yeah,
I really enjoyed that.
Makes sense. Man, this is. I'm probably gonna get in a minute.
Yeah, I was gonna ask what do you gotta get it for? You have stuff going on tomorrow.
Yeah, I gotta go to the store with Hannah because we gotta get a birthday present, and we gotta get a baby shower present. We gotta go to the baby shower and then go to the birthday party. And I still haven't figured out whether Hannah's gonna try to get drunk at the party or eat entirely too spicy of foods because that's the theme of the party. But either way, I don't really want to deal with it because one's going to hurt her and one's going to make her sick. So this is going to be fun.
Can't tell which is which.
The spicy food's going to hurt.
She gets sick drunk?
It's just not. I'm worried because she hasn't been drinking the past few weeks. She's trying to quit.
Yeah.
So going kind of dropping everything and just going back into it. She's not gonna get belligerently drunk. She just wants to get a little tipsy. But I'm like that might not be so good for your stomach. Having not.
You like spicy?
I also like spicy, but this is inhumanely spicy. I would be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. Mariah is the name of the girl that's setting up the whole party. I wouldn't be surprised if Mariah went and bought an entire bag of habaneros and just put them in everything. Because that's some shit Mariah would do. Because Mariah is Hispanic.
And
insane.
I like spicy
the crazy Hispanic, not the good Hispanic. the crazy Spanish.
I like spicy, but I can't handle it at all.
Yeah. So funny story here, Jordan. Not Jordan. Luis. Why did I say Jordan? Sorry. I don't know why I said Jordan.
Habaneros are just spicy, no good taste.
Thank you. It's just to say you did. Anyways, so my family and I like really spicy food. We make our own wing sauce at home. It's a Frank's Red Hot base. It's not super spicy or anything. It's essentially to kind of match BW3's Buffalo Wild Wings hot sauce. They're like their hot sauce. So we made wings one time when Sandy was over, and he thought they were pretty good. Whatever. We essentially went out. His dad made wings one time, and he asked us to pick up some sauce for him, and so we got the Frank's Red Hot their wing sauce, which is like it's essentially Frank's Red Hot with butter and some extra seasonings in it. It's the same thing. We got about 3 wings in. I was like, I can't do this. This is way too hot. And I was like, Sammy.
It was really bad. Or was it always had Buffalo Wild Wings itself?
What? No, this is like.
No, I know, but I'm saying that one time we went to Buffalo Wild Wings and I got just like.
Same. I was at Buffalo Wild Wings today, and I didn't get wings.
Is that where you went with Angela?
Yeah, I went. So I'm a financial advisor, and I went to go meet a friend of mine to talk to him about it. Met him at Buffalo Wild Wings, so we got drinks and like appetizers, I guess. So we got like the fried pickles and then the sampler platter, and the sampler platter had some wings on it, so I had like 2 wings, but like didn't get wings. And I was like, that was the first time I ever been to B-Dubs. And no, there's one time I went to B-Dubs and got their nachos, like their super ultra loaded nachos. Those things are the shit. Those are so good. Those are like some of the best nachos I have ever had. They are so good. So good.
But I'm talking about that one time we went and I got just, I think it was just
Sorry, tangent, yeah.
just regular barbecue. Right, was that the one right above medium or below medium? It was still in the green zone.
Yeah, and you were like little sniffly.
I would like eat a wing and just be like,
he's really white. Like he's like mayonnaise on white bread white.
So I guess what I'm saying is I don't like spicy. I just like certain flavors that have to be spicy for me. Yeah, water does not help at all.
Straight up, no, it doesn't.
But I'm pretty sure I wasn't drinking. I was still not drinking soda then either. So
no, you were drinking water.
Was it water? Yeah,
you were drinking water. Milk or alcohol helps.
How about lemonade?
No.
The lemons.
Maybe I feel like that would just make it worse.
What, lemonade?
Yeah.
Well, what if you like put the water in your mouth and then didn't drink it?
It's not a substance that rinses out the pores in your mouth. But if it's cold, it's gonna close them and just hold all that heat in there.
Oh.
So that's why you should either drink something hot, like warm.
Yeah, drink something hot.
Like spicy, just fucking drink some habanero, whatever.
Just have some Tabasco.
Yeah, exactly. No, I drink like a hot drink or milk because it's a base, or yeah, alcohol because alcohol opens the pores. Yeah, same.
But wait.
Sitting there like spit just running.
Oh. So he's like you don't.
Yeah, because like when you eat hot foods, your mouth salivates a lot. So if you sit there and just let it run out of your mouth, it pulls that heat out pretty well. But
can you imagine
you can't really do that
in a restaurant.
Unless you're doing like those spicy wing challenges, then that's totally acceptable.
You know, you have a wing and you run to the bathroom, just hover over the sink for a while, and you come back and get another wing.
Yeah.
Or just eat in the bathroom.
I don't think you want to do that.
You're not going to touch anything.
Except the wings. Sorry.
Wait, hold on. This is a very important question, Luis. Bone in or bone out?
I look like a me. Like M-I-I. Bone.
Yeah, I got you. Boneless or bone in?
Boneless is just a glorified chicken nugget.
That's okay.
It's not okay.
That's okay.
It's not a chicken wing.
That's okay.
That's just chicken meat.
That's okay.
Boneless because more meat. No, it's not more meat.
Yes, it is.
How? In what way is that more meat?
You don't gotta eat around anything. It's all.
That's
meat.
still not. That doesn't mean that it's more meat. That's just meat sans bone. It's just the same. It's the same amount of meat.
Okay, if you took a bone-in wing. If you took a bone-in wing.
Oh, he likes both.
And then you just erase the bone. That's hollow down the middle.
But that's the same amount of meat, though.
No.
Yes. It's not the same size. A bone-in wing and a boneless wing are like this. Like boneless wings are like this big.
No, the boneless wings at Buffalo Wild Wings are like, they're pretty thick.
It's all breading.
That's what I prefer. That's what I like.
Then just eat. You're so white.
I don't like ribs though. I also only eat boneless because I can use a fork.
Boneless, easier dip in the ranch. I mean, dipping's dipping. You can just. I mean, I just treat it like a fucking like a carrot and just stick it in, suck it off, and then eat. And the fork. Okay, you fucking girl. You eat wings to get messy.
No, you don't.
That is the glory of wings. It's like eating ribs. It's like saying I eat ribs with a fork. Get the fuck out of here. What is wrong with you? You're the worst Texan ever.
I don't want to get my fingers dirty.
Then why order it?
Because I like it.
Then go to McDonald's and get a goddamn rib witch. You fucking
I will
idiot.
not eat ribs from McDonald's.
It's not ribs, it's rib meat. It's essentially the rib without the rib.
Some more meat?
No! Fucking hate you, Sammy.
Yeah, the fork thing. Well, because it's just a... Okay, let's listen to this. Scenario. There's a wing on the table. It's full of barbecue sauce. Or whatever sauce you prefer. You pick it up. With your fingers. You eat it. Now you gotta clean both your fingers and your mouth. With a boneless wing, you grab a fork, eat it. If you're careful, you don't gotta clean anything.
If you're good at eating wings, you don't have to clean your mouth. You just gotta clean your fingers.
That's such an inconvenience.
How? In what way? Get good, scrub.
Get good at getting my fingers dirty?
Get good at eating wings. Get good.
You have to... What, are you gonna eat it like Patrick and just inhale it into your mouth?
No, I eat it like you and do this.
Like me?
That's literally how you eat food, Sam. We've talked about this. You stick your whole teeth out.
That's because I don't want crumbs.
Well, I'm saying, like, that's how you eat. If you do that with a wing, you won't get dirty.
Yeah, but I also...
Bones are inedible and therefore unnecessary unless it's to eat ribs. So he's all.
I also think about eating something off a bone. I don't like doing that.
What?
I just think it's weird.
You're still doing that anyways. It came from a bone in general, so it's either you doing it or something else doing it.
Yeah, but if I eat a boneless wing, I don't see the bone.
And you're just grabbing for things to not like it.
No,
but the bone. I don't like.
No, that's
bone.
That's the that was the very first legitimate.
Chicken bones are annoying.
That's the first legitimate reason I don't really care for bone-in because I have to worry about. It's just weird. It's like if I'm eating my own bone, my own skin. It's just weird. I don't.
Bold of you to assume that I would enjoy eating human. Straight up though, like if it wasn't frowned upon, I'd try it.
What, human?
Why the fuck not? Okay. What are your thoughts on that, Luis? Human, if it wasn't illegal, meh. I'm all for the experience. If it was consenting, and like, if it was the person was consenting to it. Wait, what? Bold of you to assume that I wouldn't need a person.
I think he's asking
What
if
if the person was okay with it? If it was a consenting human, would you, like, if somebody did it for you, prepared you human, like a slab of thigh or something? I don't know. Pick your area of choice, not your own. If the person was consenting to it, say the person was dying. They're like, whatever, cool.
No,
hack my leg off.
No, what you do is when someone dies, you do it really soon.
Or that.
You only prepare. No, you harvest it right away.
That's why they harvest chickens alive.
Can we get off this subject? I'm getting really tickled.
I'm not a cannibal. I didn't ask if you were. I'm saying if it was presented to cannibalism's only wrong because people say it's wrong. Just throwing that out there. Aside from a non-murdery way, I'm saying in the non-murdery way. Like, we're not murdering people because murder's not cool.
Okay,
but if the person was consenting to it, like, they're like, yeah, cool. I'm uncomfortable with eating my own species. Fair, okay.
Okay, well, what if you didn't know that's what it was?
Yeah.
And you liked it.
So, straight up, it's a true story. One time, Sammy's not super keen on trying new food sometimes. Took him to the Asian buffet over at the Northeast Mall.
There's
a mall right by us.
You do that.
There's a mall right by us. I knew you did. I'm sorry, I just didn't cross. It's blank on my mind. There's a mall right by us. There's an Asian buffet. Pretty decent. Well, it used to be. It's not very good anymore. But it was good when I took them there. They used to serve frog legs. If you haven't tried frog legs, they're delicious. It's like really good chicken. I made him try one. Didn't tell him what it was. He really liked it. And I was like, yo, it's frog. He's like, oh, okay. Not terrible. That kind of deal.
Would I eat it again,
I
though?
don't know how I would react if I didn't know it was human. So, like, you ate it, you're like, yo, this is... Because apparently the closest thing that's supposed to taste like human is veal. Or pork. I don't know which one it is.
Veal's pretty good.
See? It's supposed to be something like that. It's either veal or pork. I don't know which one it is. It's supposed to be really similar to human meat. So if you had it, and you're like... If you had it, you're like, yo, that's good. What is it? They're like, yo, it's your cousin. You're like, yo, dude.
First, I'll be like, what happened to my cousin?
Not gonna do it again, but you did it, and it wasn't horrible. Like,
what happened to my cousin?
Where's the? Just kidding. Like, it was just for comedic effect. Like, no, it wasn't your cousin, but like, yo, it's a person.
What if it was my cousin?
Okay, well then that's a different issue.
We go, okay, yeah, here we just served your cousin. The funeral's tomorrow.
They didn't kill him.
No,
that's not.
He just died.
Oh, okay. Well, then yeah. That's the best way to announce a funeral is with a good meal that opens your mind.
I want.
This is
for my death to be announced to my family. I want them to eat.
You're like, yo, why is it? It's like open casket. Like, yo, why is there pieces of him missing?
That was that was the rehearsal.
That was the rehearsal dinner. You do inhaler, bro?
No.
You good?
They don't. Funerals don't have rehearsal dinners.
No, they don't. That was so really funny. Yeah, straight up. Like, I'm good for it. I don't know. I'm down to try it. I've tried many things. I've tried many foods.
What's something you haven't tried yet? Have you tried
dog?
Okay, yeah.
I haven't tried it. I've heard it's not very good, so I probably wouldn't go about it.
Cat?
Yeah, Panda Express. No, I haven't done that either. Not like weird food, but like, you know.
Octopus?
Yes, about that. Good, not bad. I like it. I get it. I think it's quite tasty.
Caviar.
I've had not like specific. I had fish eggs, but I haven't had like caviar. Caviar, because that's really expensive. But I've had fish eggs because that is in sushi.
Calamari.
See, calamari is good, which is it's squid, octopus. But I've also had like just straight up like full on like I ate sushi, so I'll go and get octopus sushi as well. It's pretty good. I've had sea urchin. Not very good. Real like it tastes like ocean water. It's not good. It's not good. I got it once to say I did it. Weirdest food I've had is alligator. Really? That's the weirdest thing you've had? That's you can get alligator bites at fucking Bar Louie.
No, alligator and duck. So the alligator ate the duck.
Yeah, I'm uncultured.
And then they served.
Oh, it's like a turducken but with alligator.
Aladuck.
Duck gator. Aladuckin. Duck's good. Duck's tasty if it's done right. I've had bear. Bear's really good.
I don't think I've ever even seen a bear, let alone eat it.
You ever been to the zoo?
Well, yeah, a long time. Okay, yeah, when I was like 3.
Oh, really? It's fun.
Actually, maybe I was a little older. I remember my parents had me skip school to go to the zoo.
Hell yeah.
I don't remember it at all.
That's dope.
Was it the 4th grade?
Alligator's good. Duck's good. Duck's gotta be done right. If it's not done right, then it's really greasy.
Whenever I think of duck, I think of Oguiro.
Oh, what?
Roast duck.
Uncle Iro. I thought you said Oguira. I'm like, who the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Like Lizzie Oguira? That's Lizzie Oguira.
Oguiro.
Uncle Iro, yeah. I mean, yeah.
I'm not a very exotic eater. That's almost the end.
You never know if you like something until you try it.
Yeah, but I'm not really. When it comes to food, I'm not a really big risk taker.
Well,
So feel
what do you have to lose? Okay, you find something you don't like. Cool, now you know.
But here's what I'd rather do though. If I have to pay for it, I'd rather pay for what I know I'm gonna like.
What if you don't pay for it? What if I took you to go get sushi right now? Well, not right now, because it's 1:30 in the morning.
Yeah,
What if I took you to get sushi right now? I pay for it.
I'd try it. I know I wouldn't like it though because
How would you know?
I don't like most seafood. I've had bad experiences with it.
Okay.
What's an example of recent times that I can use?
Like, yeah, I'm gonna need you to give me like some more context on that because I mean, seafood can easily be fucked up.
Okay, well, for instance,
If someone pays for my food, I'll eat whatever, but I won't usually pay for something I might not like. Man,
that's fair though. You don't waste your money.
but then you never have. What if you try some like take it as a life experience? So say you wanted to go skydiving a while ago. What if you did it and you fucking hated it? You just wasted $300 in your mind. You just wasted $300 in that same logic.
That's true.
You would have never known. But say you did, you jumped out of a fucking plane. That's your new favorite thing in the world to do. Or we go to the wakeboarding park by my house. Or you go and you fucking hate it, but you still got to do it. Or if you go and it's your new favorite fucking thing.
Yeah, that's just like a little bit different though than trying out.
Yeah, it's more expensive.
No, that's an experience though. Like trying like a little bite of sushi, it's like it's over and done with.
Yeah, exactly. It's cheap. It's quick. Like you have nothing to lose. Like literally, you lost $5. Ooh.
Oh yeah, back to mine. This is one of those things where though you have one bad experience with it and it kind of ruins it for you.
I get that. That makes sense.
So for instance, I one night I made a. I mean, this is kind of a bad example because this is what it is, but I made a Hungry Man because like we got him.
Uh-huh. You made a Hungry Man with fish in it?
No.
Oh, I was about to say.
No, this is seafood unrelated.
I was like, what? Hungry Man has seafood in it? I would not trust that.
This is unrelated to seafood. And then that same night, I was really hungry that day, and Hungry Men are just super small portions. Like they're not really gonna fill you up.
XLs.
So my dad was also making hamburger helper. So, okay, well I'll have a Hungry Man, which was like some kind of like fried chicken, or country fried steak with gravy, mashed potatoes, and stuff. And then after I finished that, I threw it away, and then I had the hamburger helper. And then the next day, I threw up 8 times and lost 7 pounds. And I don't know which of the foods did that to me. So now I don't want to eat any of them ever again.
That makes sense. I feel. I went to stay to my grandma's one time, and they had a Stouffer's. I think it was like lasagna or something. Ate it, was up all night puking.
Yeah.
I haven't had Stouffer's since.
So
that's a specific thing, though.
But now back to seafood. When I was younger, I used to love tuna. And I guess I just had a bad case of tuna that night because I had a tuna sandwich like any other day, and the same thing, I was throwing up all night for a while, and after that I was like, I'll never eat sushi, so seafood, I'll never eat tuna again, and then just associated that with any seafood.
Yeah, I mean, there's a whole lot of things that could have gone into that, but that makes sense. I get that.
But that was like years ago, you know.
Yeah.
So I'll still try something if I don't get paid for it.
Okay. I mean, that's one thing though. But I mean, you've told me that you don't want to try, like, there's even like Mediterranean food or like Middle Eastern food that you're like, no, I don't want to try it because I'm not an adventurous eater. Like I know for a fact you didn't have a bad experience with that because I know for a fact you never had that.
Yeah.
Like
those that have no excuses.
Oh, fucking everybody used to work at Al Wadi over by the school. Remember Al Wadi?
Yeah, Asher used to work there.
Yeah. I've never been there, but just food in that realm, it's like Moroccan or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's some sort of not here food.
Yeah, I've looked at the menu online. None of it excites me at all.
Well, do you know what half of the things on there are?
I could probably not no.
Yeah. So, Thai food. You read Thai food?
In the box. Or is that more associated with Chinese?
It's just more associated with Chinese. Yeah, that's just usually just the rice.
I live in America, so I have cheeseburgers.
You live in America, there's Thai food in the street.
I just don't want to do that.
Why?
Because I probably won't like it.
How do you know? Do you know what's in it?
What is it?
It depends on what you get. They've got everything.
Okay,
literally.
Then I get what I know I like.
What if you don't know you like anything?
Then I leave. Okay. If you were to come up to me with Thai food on like July 22nd, then I'd eat it.
Why July 22nd?
Because I'm in the middle of my Joint Core tour and I'm hungry for anything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So meet me in Texas.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drive to your guys'.
We'll be in Texas around the middle of July.
Yeah, I'm just gonna drive there and bring every weird food possible.
We might have rehearsal on Obi Bell.
I'm gonna bring sushi because that would get hot and gross. That's nasty. Let's hope we have actual food, not pasta and rice on.
That was almost all we had all year.
And pasta's dope, but I mean you can't have that every day.
It was like there was like 3 days in a row where that was our breakfast or our lunch and dinner for every day.
Yeah, like get old.
And then
I'm all for pasta, and you can do a bunch of things with pasta, but that would get really annoying. Like 3 days.
And our breakfast was always what was it?
We dined like kings.
Oh yeah, we had really good meals this spring training. Powdered eggs. Yeah, that was what our breakfasts were a lot. It seemed
the fuck are powdered eggs?
Or it's like eggs that you don't cook. You don't like crack an egg and make it. It's like you add water and stuff to it and heat, and then it becomes eggs.
So like shit that they give is like military rations essentially, or like they send into space. What the fuck? That's horrible.
Yeah, we had really good spring training food.
What the shit? That's
terrible. And then as we went on the road, here's our food, and then it was like,
dude, they need to give you guys some fucking pack some bread.
No, well, yeah,
potatoes.
well,
Something.
there was like the few days where
this high ass Dorito.
when there was there was always sandwich staples, so we had bread and stuff every day as well.
Staples, like a horse. They just feed you like
Bread,
rub your head and just
bread,
feed you sandwiches.
bread staples. But we would have the occasional like good meal on tour, but
Why is it hard? Why is it hard to give you good food in Drum Corps?
well, would it
You pay them $3,000 a person.
Well,
how many people are in your corps?
154. It is actually 4.
That's like $800,000 that they just made off of everybody.
Okay, well,
you telling me they can't afford to give you food?
Well, what is? It's not that they can't afford it. What the thing is, though, what it is at spring training, it's easy because we're there for so long that they just bring everything to the one location.
Right.
But when we're on the road, like the food truck would have to leave early in preparation for us to go where we're gonna be to get supplies.
I would bet you money that you're a 5-minute walk away from any place that'll serve food in mass, like Dunkin' Donuts or some shit. And that's cheap. The cheap.
Well, yeah, that's the thing.
Breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snack. Right, every meal for 80 days.
It definitely would add up.
I'm sure it would add up, but let's think about.
Well, yeah, but the money has to go to other places too. Like
I get that, but
travel costs and I'm pretty sure
your travel cost is a bus, right? You guys travel on a bus.
Yeah.
And they probably own that bus.
No.
They don't own the bus.
Crosswood?
Yeah.
No, we hire bus.
See, they'd cut half the cost right there. Just buy the bus. It's more expensive outright, but
Well, if we
use that bus.
Yeah, but if we bought the bus and it broke down, we were the ones that had to fix it.
Yeah. So 154 people, $4,000 a person. That's $616,000. You're telling me they can't take $300 of that, or hell, $200,000 of that to feed you guys with normal food, not powdered eggs.
Hold on. Let's assume that. Okay, let's assume. Let's
somebody that does operations management for a living as well.
Let's take snack out of the equation. Will you calculate that count? Let's say to get a decent meal for each person that would cost like $8.
Mm-hmm.
For a decent meal, or you think it'd be more than that?
Yeah, no, it's cheaper than that. Food's not that expensive. You don't have to get crazy good food, but something that's not powdered eggs to feed a person. You can feed a person for fucking Salvation Army does this shit with better than powdered eggs for $1.50 a person.
Yeah, but you're forgetting though that the Salvation Army places, they're located at a spot. They're not just
I'm just saying they can buy shit in mass. Is what I'm saying. You can buy things in mass.
Yeah, we can, but we only have so much storage as well on the food truck.
Just rent out an extra truck.
Those cost a lot of money too.
Again, buy the truck. You guys, Crossman's been around for how long?
This is our 45th year. No, we don't know why we haven't bought a new food truck.
I know you don't. I know you don't know that.
It's super old. We wanted a new one.
No, I know that. I'm saying I'm not very. Thank you. Couldn't have figured that out.
It's just a lot of moving parts.
It's a lot of moving parts, yeah. But here's the thing: it can very easily be simplified at least a little bit to at least improve your standard of living, just a bit. There's no way you're telling me that all $600,000 of that for what is 80 days gets put straight back into that. What are you doing that costs $600,000 for 3 months?
Well, each year, the instruments that they have for the season, Each year, I mean,
Then what is it, Louise? Tell me, like, what exactly am I missing here?
This could help a little bit, but I mean, just for the sake, because for how much these instruments go through, they would not last a second season. So what they do is they take the existing instruments, and they will not repurpose them, but clean them up and fix them as best they can, and then sell them to high schools, and they'll buy a new instrument for each person.
Selling them to high schools. I'm sure it's not like they're not getting a whole lot of money out of it, but that still cuts down some of the cost of buying the newer instruments.
Yeah, just probably a little bit, yeah.
Right. So there's a cost cut there. Cool. Good. Awesome.
Yeah, but like by cost cut, that's not like they just like did it 1 year. Like that's just what happens every year. So,
right.
So it's kind of just like that's just how much money they have. They know, and every year how many instruments they sell is different because they might not sell all of them, or whatever. And this year here,
okay, cool. Companies do this all the time. This is literally what it's just running a company. With it, companies move as well. There's other companies that move more than just a drum corps. There's other companies. This is a thing that is very commonly done, and I'm sure that drum corps is a non-profit. What does that have to do with it? So you're telling me that all the money that you take is then put back into the company? Like that doesn't. All the $4,000 and then all the money that you guys raise for the raffle tickets as well.
No, oh yeah, you're right.
So what you raise, what, $300 a person?
Yeah.
So 616 plus 300. No. You're up to $660,000. Straight up, just the money from selling the raffle tickets alone would buy y'all breakfast for the entire year. It's not expensive.
Okay, but
80. So here, let's take 60,000 of that. I'm only saying this because I'm trying to figure out why you guys can't get breakfast. That's all I want to know.
If there is a fix and I know how to fix it, I'd tell Fred Marine right now, but. So, okay, but like, the finances.
Yeah, you can. That's what being in finance is.
No, okay, but so like.
That's what being a public accountant is.
The finances is one thing, though, but you have to consider, the moving around thing, I know.
Right.
But you have to also consider people's time. You have to consider where we're going, what's available, where we're going to be at, where is everything located. That's a lot of factors to play in. For 150 more people, including staff, so more around 200 people, for 80 days straight. It's a lot like a bus can break down, or the food truck itself can break down,
mm-hmm.
or like something could break in the food truck. Like last year, like the stove completely toppled over on the trip one time, and that hindered us from having certain foods for a while. And
yes, right. No, I know, and I get all that. No, I'm taking all this into account. You're literally just describing the factors that go into the job of an operations manager. There are literally people that do this for a living.
Should
That's
we?
this is.
Hey, should we call Fred and tell him that we have the fix right here?
No, I'm not the fix. I'm saying
that you probably figure something out, right?
I'm saying that you guys could probably, at least nothing else, hire an operations manager to look at your shit and help.
Well,
that's all I'm saying. It's like
what we think happened was that the quality of our food went down was because Fred Marine was trying to save money for other things.
What were those other things? I'm curious. Like I'm legitimately curious.
We don't know. But we pay them this much money for a season. I'm sure because some of the things that we don't know about cost more than we think they do.
I'm sure that's the case.
Because here, I know a brand new baritone costs $2,500, and they probably buy 30 of them.
Right. There's no way that they pay full price for that. Because one, they're a drum corps. Two, they're buying in bulk.
And I guess so. Does Yamaha sponsor drum corps? I'm sure.
You said how many?
30. Okay, and then
Yamaha's not sponsored drum corps.
Okay.
Y'all probably got to get
Okay,
cheaper.
so yeah, it's probably less than that. But then
So we'll say we'll say 60,000.
okay, and then what? I don't know which brand from the Yamaha they. We'll do the silver one right here. 60. Let's do even 700.
7,900.
700 also 30.
30. So let's say 1,700. And then that is the price if you're buying that as a civilian in singles. $51,000. So again, you're probably getting that at a discount because you're buying in bulk. We'll say 45.
Now 15 of these Contras, which are 7,300.
Okay, so we'll round that down to just
7,300.
I would we'll say we'll round that down to 7,000 because of the bulk of everything.
So there's 15 of those.
15 times 7,000. It's expensive for something that's smaller than a fucking bear.
That's it's what.
Oh, that's the two. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And then Bell Yamaha. It's for marching.
Wait.
These are. Yeah, women and brass. $2,000. So Yamaha
we'll knock that down to 1,600. Times how many?
Let's do 16.
Okay. Instruments alone. That's the price of that, and then we factor in the amount that you got from selling it. From selling the last season's ones probably knocks that down to about 200 grand.
Okay, yeah, so 200 grand a year for instruments. So this year, this won't play that big of a factor, but
like this and your show stuff is very, it is
this is the brand that we use. 8 of these, sorry, $4,500 for 8 of these Yamaha bass drum those.
Yeah, 23. Yeah, so again, we'll say 220.
So that's a third of the cost, and I don't know what else goes into it, but I'm sure, because I'm not an admin like he said, but I'm sure there's because like you have to pay the staff. We all auditioned on them, and he got some recordings of us, and he probably sent it to Andrew and Ryan, who are more proficient on that instrument, and they will determine who gets to play them. We don't know when we'll find out. Hopefully before April, because the closer will have the music for it, with the trombone in it. So I'd rather know by then. But so the staff has to be paid. The buses. The staff on the buses as well as the buses themselves to be paid off.
Y'all have staff on buses and just staff.
Well, it's the drivers.
So 1 driver, 2 drivers.
How many drivers do you have? 6.
So wait, how many buses do you have?
We would have. I think it's four trucker buses. Sorry, but there's also like other vehicles like the like 2 or 3 box trucks, the equipment truck. The staff vehicle. Yeah.
The staff vehicle has a separate driver.
Oh yeah, well, because the staff RV, the staff don't sleep on the bus with.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's.
So they gotta be paid.
8.
I'm not sure this is true, but there might be some kind of entry, like some kind of like performance fee, like the corps has to pay the corps have to pay the what are they called? The stupid venues to like play in the thing, because they had to make money somehow. You can't just host these things, and I know they make money on concessions and stuff. But
they make money on the sales and concessions.
But I don't know what else will go into it, but how much all that stuff costs altogether. But it's And we haven't even
4 charter buses, EQ truck, food truck, staff RV, admin.
oh, forgot about the prop truck.
Prop truck.
Admin RV, yeah, that's
We
right.
talked about that, yeah.
Uh,
So that's what factoring one more.
but whenever we're so like because they've proven to us that they can give us decent food. Like when we're at spring training, we have good meals.
Right.
But as soon as we hit the road,
So what they could do, if nothing else, is cut back just a little bit on those spring training meals, and then put that towards your food on the road.
I don't know.
What would you prefer? Would you prefer all your good food up front and then eat shit on the road, or would you prefer to have slightly less good food up front and then eat something?
I don't think it
on the road.
I don't think it's a money thing though. Like I really do think
I'm not saying you guys are doing it wrong. I'm just saying that I just want to know.
it doesn't add up.
That's what I'm saying. It very well may add up. I don't know how it works. I'm just saying I want to know.
I would love to find out
because that's not fair.
Yeah,
you guys. You guys need to eat something
because
especially for breakfast. Y'all need to eat better food for breakfast.
The only thing I can think of is this getting.
We spent too much during.
Hold on, how much? 18 wheeler. Yeah, several of these. Okay, so they usually range from 130,000 to 180. Yeah.
That's a buy it.
Yeah. That's what we would do.
You guys.
Well, we wouldn't just drop that much money. We would probably they probably do some kind of not lease but payment.
Yeah, and so I'm saying you guys could literally. If you guys have been around for 45 years, y'all could probably own several trucks.
We do. And we just got a new one for our.
So all you're paying for is.
We just got a new one 2 years ago for the equipment truck, and it's really nice. But we have not got one for our food truck. And the food truck still works just fine. It's just old. And I'd rather get a new one. But I don't think though that the food on the road is a money thing. I really just do think of it as the logistics of preparing. What would it be like 200 times 3, 600 meals a day? That takes time. It takes storage to get those things, and it's just we have to unpack it to prepare it and then serve it and then pack it up again and then leave at that same day. It's just a lot to do to be able to provide.
Well, if they can do it at 2 other times a day, why can't they do it for a third? I'm just asking.
What do you mean?
If they can already do that for lunch and dinner.
Well, no, lunch and dinner aren't they're not as bad as breakfast would be because it's not always it's not always how we're saying it. But there are the times where it's this breakfast could be better. Lunch and dinner aren't any better than they're not at the level they were at spring training, but they're not bad either. They're passable. It's okay, yeah, sure, whatever. It's
yeah. They're not always powdered eggs.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. No, I get that. I'm saying, is that
I guess
the norm?
I guess what I'm saying. Yeah, I guess we
once in
should
a
have said it's not just breakfast that's bad. It's just one day could be man, this meal wasn't as these meals today weren't as good as it could have been, or.
Okay, then we could have just bypassed most of this conversation because that's just how shit is. Okay.
Yeah. There was those fancy.
I was under the impression that this was the norm, and once in a while you got a good breakfast.
Oh yeah.
My bad.
I also will say that though, there were the spans of 4 to 5 days where almost every meal was pasta related.
That's not cool. Granted, pasta's super cheap.
Yeah,
rice is super cheap,
and it's also really easy to prepare a lot.
Yeah, but you can also do shit with that too. That's not just boring rice. I don't know how you guys had it.
Yeah, well, they would change it up here and there, but it would always be some variation of pasta, some variation of rice. It wouldn't be just rice. There would be stuff and the rice.
Of course.
But.
I mean, if you're Asian, you can do that every day. That's what they eat every day as far as. You can do that. It's totally fine. You just gotta put other shit into it. Meat, fish, whatever.
There are days where I forget what it's called, but they'll have like the rice and like steamed corn and like some kind of